Happy Monday, everyone. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here, tracking plenty of sunshine again for today. Forecasting those temperatures back in the mid-80s by this afternoon. Right around 85 is our forecasted high. A mild start to the week. Plenty of sunshine. And how about that sunrise? 17 minutes after 7 o'clock. Tonight, our sunset, 42 minutes after 7 p.m. Fairly cool and comfortable for tonight as those lows dip back down to the upper 50s with mostly clear skies. So any afternoon practices, evening games, maybe you want to get that post-dinner walkout, you're going to be fine. Things are dry again for the next week or so. Slightly cooler start for some of us for tomorrow morning. Temperatures back in the 40s and the 50s, eventually warming back up. A few more clouds will increase, but we are not tracking any rain in our area. Just seeing on and off clouds and clear skies Tuesday and also on Wednesday. You can see we'll be close to seeing some rain, but really gonna be missing most of us here in Northwest Ohio. As far as that pollen goes, pretty comfortable for today and tomorrow, but those allergies will be picking back up for the middle to second half of the week, and still watching a very serious drought. Not just here in Northwest Ohio, but the entire state pretty much under some kind of drought, whether it's dry. You can also see moderate, severe, extreme, if not even exceptional for eastern and southern Ohio. So very dry conditions. We're definitely thinking about those farmers out there because we are rain free for the next week or so. But one thing we are watching, because it has been so dry, some of the trees have been pretty stressed. So we're seeing some of those leaves starting to change, but officially our leaves don't start to change here in Northwest Ohio until mid to late October. So still a few more weeks, but yeah, starting to see some of the leaves change for some of us, but really watching out in the Rockies, just a little bit of that low color eventually will start to pick up within the next several weeks. And something else we are watching, we've had messages on social media. What about the northern lights? So there is a potential to see a little bit of the northern lights. You can see right there at that moderate, right out of 6 for tonight. So there's a chance, but it is poor, if not even in the low category. So if you have the right camera settings, if you're outside at just the right time, maybe, but again, it's pretty low. But one thing we're also watching is a partial eclipse with the supermoon, also known as the harvest moon. This begins after 10 o'clock, and that next lunar eclipse, not until the middle of March. And again, this is for Tuesday, so not tonight, but tomorrow. Definitely go check that out. I mean, there's a lot to go on in the sky, right? And one thing else we're watching, still the UV index. People are being outside. It's gorgeous out for quite a few of us. Don't forget, apply that sunscreen, take those breaks in the shade, and spend your time inside late morning and early afternoon. UV indices still at that high, if not that medium level. So of course, apply that sunscreen when it's sunny, cloudy, and raining. Our air quality index really hasn't changed a whole lot, still sitting at that moderate level for today. So overall, it's acceptable, but if you have that minor sensitivity, we want you to be aware. And yes, the weather is still nice enough. Get outside, go enjoy Lake Erie, maybe the Maumee River. Gorgeous temperatures in the 80s, mostly sunny skies, waves around 2 feet or less. But you can see the winds coming out of the southeast around 5 to 15 knots. So slightly breezy, but fairly comfortable. And we are tracking those above average temperatures into the end of the week and the weekend. Sometimes we could be almost 10 degrees above average as those highs in the low to mid 80s. So today, our average high typically around 78 degrees. By the middle of next week, our average highs dip back down to around 74. So really warming up for the middle to end of September, and the entire country will be experiencing a warm up. And of course, that does include us here in Ohio and also in Michigan. It's going to be a warm end to September and a warm start to October. As far as that precipitation outlook goes, we'll take the gray. We would much rather see the green, but seasonal rainfall expected for September 23rd to the 29th. And we are still watching one system right now out in parts of the Carolinas, but really not going to be impacting us here in Northwest Ohio. You can see just a small tropical depression looking to make landfall in the Carolinas later on today. But we're also watching another system way out in the Atlantic. This is Tropical Depression Gordon. Again, really doesn't look to intensify to anything too severe. In fact, not even strengthening to a hurricane, but it's going to be staying out in the Atlantic. So overall, the tropics are fairly quiet as far as impacting the continental United States. And if you love all this information, you can have it sent directly to your devices. If you haven't already, download that WTOL weather app. It's a free download and it's compatible with Apple and Android. And there's so many wonderful tools, from your interactive radar to your hour-by-hour forecast to your extended forecast, plus videos sent from us here on the weather team directly to your devices. So go check that out. And again, it's free. We love that. We are less than a week away until that first day of fall, with our average highs by then around 76, 45 days until Halloween. And look at that. Our average highs drop by about 20 degrees in 45 days. Less than 7 weeks until daylight saving time, 73 days until Thanksgiving, with that average high in the mid-40s. That's 40 degrees cooler than what we're seeing for today. 85 and sunshine for your Monday, low 80s for the middle of the week, with that mixture of sunshine and clouds, mid-80s for the end of the week and the weekend. Still plenty of sunshine for this weekend. As of now, that next best chance for rain finally on the extended forecast, seeing a few spotty showers possible by next Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day.